Welcome back to Prosper and Pine.
Yeah!
So today, what are we talking about?
All things college.
Yes, and if you hear little feet in the background or something scratching, that's my dog trying to get out of this room that he's currently trapped in. So, okay, yeah, all things
Honestly,
college.
I'm not happy about it.
I'm
so excited, but I'm so not at the same time.
Yeah, I start back in 2 weeks. That's her first start in 2 weeks. We're starting the same college. Or going to the same college, I guess. You should know that if you watched our intro.
Yeah.
So, today we're taking the time to talk to Ashton about all of her worries with college.
Which is a lot.
And everything that she wants to know. Plus, we're going to help you out too because we've got some awesome tips. So, let's start with money savers.
Alright.
Because we all know about college kids are a thing. So, money savers. The first thing is books. I knew she would do that.
I don't even know when to get books. I don't know where to get books. I don't know how any of this works.
So your first question is when to get books? Okay. Wait till after your first class because sometimes your professor will list it and they might say that it's required, but then they'll share excerpts from it or they'll just give you the material. Or you might be able to find it online for free. So wait till your first class to buy your books. Even if they tell you to buy them ahead of time, don't do it. Editing Jessica here. I just wanted to note that you do run the risk if you wait to get your books that your book won't be in on time for your first assignment or that your professor won't allow for that time for the book to get there. So take this with the caution of checking with students that have taken that class before or just your best judgment whether or not you think that the teacher will actually use the book. But as my general rule of thumb, I've found waiting, the professor's always forgiving when the first assignment comes around if you don't have your book yet. Just to let you know. Type in PDF because sometimes there's free PDFs on there. So, I mean, why not check before you spend $500 on books?
Right, yeah.
Second thing is probably my favorite thing. It's called UNiDAYS. Okay. So UNiDAYS is an app that you can get on your phone or you can search it online, but I'm pretty sure it's only an app. And it's all things for students. So, student discounts. Let me say it one more time. Student discounts. You get student discounts. And it gives you all of the student discounts, all of them that are offered. So just to give you a few, it is a 1-year-long account that offers discounts off of everyday items. So you do have to renew it once a year just to make sure that you're still in college. You have to use your college email, and then they'll review to make sure that you're a college student, and then you get your discount. So just to give you some ideas of what actually they give you money off of. Are you ready for this?
I am ready.
You get freebies. Tips and tricks. Free shipping and free returns.
Wow.
And in-store offers. The store offers include... Ashton, do you like fashion?
I love fashion. I do.
Okay, well what about some Uggs? You like Uggs?
I do.
They got 10% off Uggs. What about American Eagle? 20% off. Ray-Bans? Yeah, offers. Adidas, 15%. Under Armour, 10%. And 15% off Kate Spade. What?
Oh my gosh, that's really good. I wasn't expecting that.
Student discounts, yeah. Others include like wellness and stuff like that. They have a Apple Music discount for students. $20 cash cards for Costco. 20% off Bath, Bed and Beyond. Bed, Bath and Beyond.
Bath, Bed and Beyond.
Bed, Bath and Beyond. 10% off 1,800 contacts if you wear contacts. I don't, but I know a lot of people that do.
I do.
And 10% off hotels.com because we all know college kids love to vacation. So,
alright, I'll take all of those.
Then we're going to go on to beauty because you always need beauty, right? Beauty, 10% off MAC, 15% off Clinique, 15% off Tarte, and 10% off ColourPop.
Alright.
Of course, these are all occasional. Yeah. Of course, these are all occasional, so it could be a limited time offer. If you go and check, it might be a little bit different. But it is just to give you an idea of what they offer. So, go check it out. UNiDAYS.
UNiDAYS.
Yes,
All right.
I will link it below. Yeah, and then they also give you discounts off food and technology too.
Oh.
So, use your student ID at every place that you can. Don't be afraid to ask them if they take a student discount, because even if they don't, they're just going to tell you no, and why not try?
What's the worst thing that can happen? They can say that, that's it.
Also, if you use your student ID and they don't have a student discount, they might feel bad and give you a different discount.
Just because you're broke. I need all that.
Yeah. So, why not go there before you go shopping? Because this is going to save you so much money. And we all know college kids love shopping online. So, okay. The third one is Amazon Prime for students. I order Amazon just about every other day. Literally, I order for everything. From food to technology to just... So, I order Amazon every day. This has saved my life because Amazon Prime is expensive.
It is.
You get 6 months free. You get a 6 months trial. And that includes the free 2-day shipping. And then you are eligible for a discount with an .edu email. So if you enter in your email, they'll check your eligibility, check that you're make sure that you're a college student, and you could potentially get it at a discounted rate. I want to say that I pay somewhere around $50-something a year for Amazon Prime, when most people pay like $120.
Wow, that's really good. Yeah, because 2-day shipping is like, that just helps me buy stuff, which is kind of bad, but
your books. Get your books on Amazon. You can usually rent books if you can't find a PDF or a free ebook. You can usually rent books from Amazon, and they'll give you the reminders of when you need to give them back too.
Wow.
So Amazon's where it's at.
All right, Amazon.
Okay, tell me what you know about Rate My Professor.
I don't really know anything about Rate My Professor. I know that people use it to like see if their professors are good or not, but like that's really all I know. Is it good? Is it reliable?
Okay. So in my experience, Rate My Professor is good. It's good to see what other people say, but don't live by it.
All right. Okay.
So if you have a really bad experience with a professor and you need to get it out of your system and you need to make a difference, you go to ratemyprofessor.com and you type it out. But if you have an experience with a good professor, you're not necessarily going to remember to go put it on Rate My Professor. So most of the time, Rate My Professor only reflects the negative and hardly the positive. So you have to keep that in mind. Honestly, it's a good second opinion, but don't like live by it. Ask people that have taken them. Ask around. If you're in the building, somebody in that building has probably taken that class, so just ask. And also, I had a professor one time go rate herself and left a comment. So it was very clearly her. I mean, you could tell. So you could tell by the like
verbiage.
Yeah, the way that they spoke, and like you could just 100% tell. So
funny.
Yeah. Don't live by it, because it could be your professor giving her
Could
something.
be them saying, I'm amazing, take me.
So, do you have any questions?
Okay, I have a very good question.
Okay.
So what do you need for college? Like, there's not a school supplies list, and I don't know what to do. I don't know if I need folders or binders. Like, what do you need?
Well, first thing I would say is check your syllabus. You're always going to need notebooks of some kind. And most likely you're going to need some kind of folder to keep your papers in. So you can either get one of those multiple holders that kind of look like a accordion thing.
Talking about though.
And they can hold all your class papers, something like that. Or you can get a folder per, or you can get a notebook with a folder pocket in it. You're going to need a notebook no matter what, because you're always going to need to take notes. But yeah, it's totally up to you. Sometimes they'll suggest things. Maybe you will have a professor suggest a binder, and in that case I would do it.
Okay.
But if they don't suggest anything, just do what you know works for you.
Okay.
If you love pens like we do,
And highlighters?
go get all those color pens.
I've already
go
got
get
all the highlighter colors.
Go get them. Yeah, so also you can get away with not having paper. You can go paperless if you want to, or semi-virtually paperless. What helped me actually was I went from a physical notebook to a digital notebook. I have an iPad, and I have the pencil, and I was able to keep all of my notes, my books, all of my all of my look at this baby.
Oh my goodness. You're so mean. Here comes Penelope too while we're at it.
They want to be in it. They want to be in it.
Say hi to
I know all the college
babies.
chicks too.
Say hi to everyone. You're so sweet. Okay, go lay down.
Ow. So yeah, you can go digital. If you're like me, I'm always bouncing from one place to another, and my degree or my major doesn't necessarily account for like paperwork. So I can get away with just doing digital notebooks and stuff like that. And I keep all my notebooks, my books, my drawings, everything in my iPad. So
That's really good. I like that.
yeah, that helps a lot. And then I'm only lugging an iPad.
That's really good. Yeah. All right.
Your book bag can get heavy, and those walks across campus can be pretty long. So yeah. Do you have any more questions?
I do. Okay, so like, what is with the whole ID situation? Like, do you have to have it with you wherever you go? And if you do, like, where do I put it? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't want to carry it in a huge purse all the time. So
Yeah. So it depends on your school if you have to carry it on you at all times. Our school does require you to carry it. They don't check it, but they require you to check it. But it's good to have it anyway, because with our school, you use it for everything.
Oh, okay.
So what I recommend is, instead of carrying it in a purse or instead of carrying it in the bottom of your book bag, get a little change purse or some kind of like little card holder that you can keep that card only. And you can, if you need to swipe it, it's right there. Keep it with your keys.
Oh, that is smart.
Keep it with your keys, because a lot of times if you're living on campus, you have to swipe it to get into the dorms.
Yeah.
Or you swipe it to get food, or to get to the bookstore, or there's so many needs and uses for a student ID. Just keep it in the most simple place that you don't have to go searching for it. You know exactly where it's at, because you're going to need it a lot. And sometimes you need it to get in access into buildings and things like that. So it's important to have on you.
ID card.
Yeah. And then I think the last tip is, don't worry if you don't know what you want to do. Don't worry if you don't know what you want your major to be. It's rare people go into college with knowing what they want to do and actually stick with it.
Yeah.
I mean, I bounced around multiple times before I actually landed on a major, and once I knew, and once you know, you'll know. So don't worry about it if you don't know. It'll come to you. You'll find out. Take some courses. Maybe slide into the department. See if you can take some intro courses or something like that that would kind of help you figure out if that's what you want to do. But just don't worry, because college is fun, and just enjoy it.
Yeah.
Do you have any more questions?
I don't think so.
Let us know down below if you have any questions. I'd be happy to help. I'm no expert, but I've been in college for 7 years, so I feel like a professional.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, go check us out on Prosper and Pine. Share some love. Give us your